Hi Vlog fam, it's Sharon Marie from Journey to Health and Wellbeing. How are you? It is a walk and talk today and it's a little bit miserable outside. It's been raining here for days and days. It's just very foggy here at the moment, so I just want to probably just stick to my driveway because when I'm on like the main roads and then the roads behind us in the next street, it's possible that passers-by in their cars will not be able to see me. So I always want to do my walks safely. So how are you guys? How was your Christmas? I hope that you all had a wonderful and joyful and happy time with your families and your loved ones, and enjoyed your kids opening their presents, and hopefully they got spoiled by Santa. But it's not just all about the presents, it's about the reason for the season, is about that baby boy that was born in a manger for us. So that's the main reason that we celebrate the birth of Jesus for Christmas. Now, Christmas kind of tend to come and go very fast, and with y'all that do keto or low carb, then you probably know that the holidays can be a rather difficult time with your eating, and you want to keep it keto, of course, during the holidays, but you also may have slipped up and may have eaten some cookies, some desserts, some things that was on the Christmas table. Maybe people that you love or friends said, take a bite, it won't hurt you, and maybe you just overcome to temptation. But, you can now get back on track by fasting, doing egg fasts, water fasts, 1 meal a day fast, 16 to 18 hour intermittent fasting as well. That will help your body regenerate cells. It will help you get that water weight that you may have gained over the holidays. Now for me, I did keep it keto. My husband and we just had a very quiet Christmas. I made dinner. I made just a roast chicken with just like seasoning, and then we had some butternut squash pumpkin, which I haven't had pumpkin in 2 years, so that was kind of my treat myself with the veggies type thing. And I made a cauliflower bake, and we also had roasted zucchini as well, just drizzled some olive oil on top. So that's basically what we had. We also had some little sugar-free meringues, which I had got from nutrition.com, and I bought a few for my mum too when she comes over, because they had kind of like a sale on them. They did come in my keto crate, which I did months and months ago. You can check that out. I will link up the top to Keto Crate review. I've only ever had one keto crate. I just simply can't afford $30 a month for convenient snacks. They're very convenient, I'm not saying that they're not, but half those things that are in the keto crate I wouldn't eat all the time. So I just feel, for me, it's not worth it for me. So I I don't do subscription boxes anymore. I used to, but I just don't anymore. We're on a lower income, so we want to try and watch the money that we spend. We're thinking about switching providers for our phone because our phones are costing too much, and we're going to have to cut cable off because that's costing too much. Way too much. And as you know, we rent, so rent is due like now, but we've been having a lot of troubles in the house that we live in. Our roof has been leaking, so we've had water come in, and there's mold on the ceilings, mold in my bath. Don't know if it's black mold or it's just mold. I've tried everything that I possibly can, vinegar, Clorox, you name it, I've cleaned it over and over again. So there's that. We're probably going to get a testing kit, but then we have to send it away to a lab for them to process it and test it to see what type of mold it is, and that's costing money. So yeah, you know, after the holidays a lot of things come up, like renter's insurance, your car insurance, your home insurance, things like that. So responsibilities of being, you know, a responsible adult. So yeah, I mean, we don't really drive that much, so we're not putting gas in our car all the time, so we do save money in certain places. And I feel that, like, when we go to like Sam's Club and buy things in bulk, it's a lot better. So I actually had a few things come up health-wise for me, especially over Christmas time. I had a bad sty in my eye, this eye. It's still a little irritated, but it's not bad. The eye was really, really puffy, and it was sore to close, and I just was not getting any sleep at all. I always used to get styes when I was a kid, major. And yeah, so it was very painful. It wasn't like conjunctivitis. Conjunctivitis is sort of different, where the eye weeps. So I just went to my local Walgreens and I got the ointment for it. And Randy had been putting the ointment in, and that seemed to have helped it. And then I was doing the hot compress every, a couple of times a day. So that helped. But I'm kind of staying away from any eye products right now. So mascara, eyeshadow, that kind of thing, creams that could irritate it. I actually haven't been wearing makeup for weeks now, so I've just put on base and just some lippy. It always makes me feel good when I've got my face on. So yeah, that kind of made Christmas a little bit miserable with my sty. And then my mum, she had vertigo and she was very dizzy, and she was telling me she was dizzy, and I was just like, maybe it's her electrolytes were low because she does keto. And no, she took a couple of falls in her house. Nothing bad or anything, but she went to her doctors and they said, yeah, you've got vertigo, gave her drops for her ear and antibiotics. So she was taking the antibiotics and the drops, and she seems to be doing a lot better now. But with vertigo, it can kind of stay around for a couple of weeks or even months even. So she's just got to be careful. So she missed out on her Christmas get-together with close family, friends from her church, and she had no food much in the house. She couldn't get out because she was too weak. So yeah, my mom and I, we stayed in touch over Christmas, like when it was her Christmas, because in Australia they're a day ahead of us. There's like 14 hours ahead, and then with daylight saving sometimes it's 16 hours ahead. So we kind of know when we can call each other. So she was part of our day as well, which was nice. And as you'll know, if you've been watching my channel, she's coming over here end of April, all of May, and then the first week of June. So we're wanting to make plans to go somewhere for her birthday because she's going to be turning 60 next year. And I just feel that 2019 is going to be a much, much better, happier year, because it was really hard this Christmas without Charlie. In the 7 years that we've had Christmas, this is the first Christmas that we haven't had with him, and just seeing him like excited over the Christmas tree, and we'd like wrap the presents and he would open them. It's just, I don't know, it just wasn't very joyful for us. So, but we had each other. Randy and I have each other, and there are a lot of people out there that are alone, that don't have anyone, and I just pray for all of those people when they're alone. Just know that you've got God, you've got us, you've got me. I'm here to be a friend, to support you in the tough times. And I know that holidays can bring on depression, clinical depression, and I had that and I have that, and it makes me miss days where I would be more active, doing things such as walking. This is the first walk in probably the start of December. I mean, I haven't been able to walk because I've been having flare-ups with my arthritis, feeling drained and exhausted. Then my arm's hurting and I just had to stay off all electronics. I had to stay off my computer, stay off my phone. As you see, I'm holding my phone up, so that can sometimes hurt my arms. And the little rest from the vlogging, it helped. It helped greatly. So also too, another thing I want to mention is I will be taking a break from keto approved or not approved. I'm not quite sure if my other collaborator friends are going to keep it going for the next couple of months, that I'm going to be just taking a break, because before my mum comes over here, we have a lot of work to do in our house. We have a junk room which we're trying to clean up, and I just feel like I need just like a couple of months just to have for myself. Like, I like vlogging and collaborating, I do, but I never know when I'm going to feel well. And the last couple of collaborations I've done, I kind of just haven't felt into it, and I've been depressed, and I haven't been feeling well with my arthritis and stuff. And it was just kind of like, this video, I just got to get it done, and I don't want to be like that. So I want to kind of pick up again when my mum gets here, and we'll just pre-record a whole bunch of them so that she'll be in them for however many months. And I plan to vlog with her a lot when she's here, whatever we get up to. She hasn't bought a ticket yet. She's been looking at prices. They're going up and down, so she's just got to find the right price. It's sort of hard to know. She also was really sweet. This lady at a mall makes special baubles, Christmas baubles, and my mum got one made for Charlie, in memory of Charlie. And then it's got little like snowflakes at the back, so she's going to have to wrap that really good. She's going to have to wrap that really good so it won't get busted in her bags. And I've just been collecting a lot of things for her. In the sales, I bought a lot of stuff. Can't really tell you what it is because she does watch my channel and she doesn't really know, but a lot's like jewelry items and clothes she sort of knows about. Because when she goes back to Australia, it'll be winter for her, so she's coming into our summer and then going back winter. And we have been talking for a long time whether she come move here or whether Randy and we move to Australia. So we're sort of, it's an ongoing thing with that. It's just with the healthcare system here sucks, and then I don't know if Randy will be able to get any healthcare over in Australia. I'm pretty sure he would, but we'll just have to look into things. Also, Randy and I are possibly going to be renewing our vows when my mum's here, probably in May. Well, vow renewals are always lovely, and I have dropped a lot of weight, so I'll look totally different I wouldn't be wearing a wedding dress, just a nice little dress just at the courthouse, because our marriage is not valid in Australia because I was not a resident here at the time when we got married. So my name on my passport is still my maiden name, not my married name. So I wanted to get all of that changed and legalized. So when we get our vows renewed, then I'll be Hartley in both countries. So yeah, so there's that to look forward to. And when my mum's here, because she missed our wedding due to the fact that she had our dog Ollie, and no one could really take care of him for that long. My mum doesn't drive, so she couldn't drive him to a boarding place, and plus boarding places are highly expensive. So Mum and I actually hadn't seen each other in 4 years, so that was very difficult. So now that's why we're trying to do as much as we can possibly to get to see each other. But the trips back and forth, it's starting to get exhausting, and her health is not doing so great, and it's getting so exhausting that we're just going to have to make a decision of where we're all going to live together. Because when families live in 2 different countries, it can be really expensive, really exhausting, and I have to sort of leave Randy here as well on his own, and he doesn't do that great on his own because he has rods and screws in his back and he's 100% disabled, so he needs a caretaker. I'm his caretaker, so if I'm gone, there's a lot of struggles. So there's that. What's also going to happen in the new year is I'm going to go to my doctor, ask to go to a specialist. Don't have any insurance, so I'll just pay out of pocket. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see how much it's all going to cost, but it's going to cost a lot less than having $1,000 a month insurance to pay. So there's that. What else is happening in the new year? So what are your new year plans? It's only just around the corner, today's the 29th, so a couple more days. Do you get together with family? Do you watch the fireworks? We usually just sit on the couch, snuggle up, watch the fireworks, have the kiss at midnight, and then go back to bed. Go to bed. So we're kind of like an old married couple, really. We don't really get out too much, but like I said, this year, just with my health and with everything that's happened, it's not been a good year for us. So he's hoping that 2019 will be a much better year for you all. And if I don't see you before New Year's, I hope that you have a wonderful and great New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. It's been hard to vlog when I haven't felt so great. I did keep up until I think it was the 26th, and then for 2 days I haven't vlogged, so I'm just going to see how I go. I know that we've got to go out shopping tonight. We've got to go to Sam's Club, Walmart, and I have to return a gift that I bought Randy at Coles. He kind of was like, not that he didn't like it, but it was cologne, and it was cologne that he doesn't really use, and it's just hard to buy for men. And he ended up getting some other little toys for himself, so I've got to return that. So yeah, I might do another couple of videos that will be posted on other days. So yeah, just let me know what your plans are in the comments below, how your Christmas was in the comments below. If you want to leave a comment, I'd love to hear from you. And I get back to everyone who comments. Just thank you for your support and your kindness that this year. I really appreciate all your love and support. It's been a very hard year for me and our family. But I really see that 2019 is going to be a great year. If everything comes down, it must come up. So here's to a happier, upbeat 2019. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next vlog. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye for now.